Richard? What are you doing? I reopened one eye to see Meyer staring at me quizzically. I thought he... No, of course he wouldn't. He's too much of a gentleman. He thought he was gonna kiss him. Just a little dizzy from the drink. Smooth. So what do you want from me for the favor? Well, you probably think of me as a fool for saying this, but... Reaching for the bag at his right, Meyer lifts it up and sighs happily, slipping his hand inside to unwrap the cake. I'd like you to share it with me. Share the cake? Oh man, you're nice, Meyer. If it was me, I would have said no. He nods, pulling back the paper wrapping to bring unrelieved the delicious looking spongy white dessert. That does sound good. I feel guilty enjoying it all by myself, especially considering you brought it for me. I would get the cake all to myself. I wouldn't share the cake with anybody. I love me buttercream cake. So I would prefer we savor it together. Meyer, you're just a gentleman, that's it. Does that sound agreeable? Ha! I haven't had a single thing since lunch, so you're asking the right guy. Should we just cut it in half or what? No. You're going to feed it to me. Oh, there's a catch. I blink at Meyer, unsure if I heard him correctly. No, you heard him right. He wants you to feed it to him. He gazed back at me calmly. I definitely didn't mishear that, did I? If you want, then should I go get a fork or... That won't be necessary. Come, take a bite. Meyer offers the cake to me, along with a daring raise of his brow. What is he doing? Wait. I feel like I just walked into a trap. This is a trap. But I knew from the beginning, didn't I? And I came here all the same because I wanted it to happen. What to happen? I take a small bite of the cake, letting the fluffy sweetness rest in my tongue. Oh, I got it. He's gonna take a bite of the cake and Meyer is gonna eat it from his mouth like a baby bird. Oh my god. Then Meyer gently curls a finger under my chin, gradually closing the distance between us. His chest pressed against mine, pinning me to the back of the sofa. Oh god. There's no need to be embarrassed, Richard. He breathes those words against my cheek, pulling my jaw down ever so slightly in part of my lips. Yeah! Look at this. Look at this. I got it. I got it. Yay! I knew it. I knew he was going to eat the cake from his mouth. Yeah. All right. Richard looking a little bit too scared though. Slowly, delicately, he covered my mouth with his own. He's so smooth with it. I see that a lot in stories and mangas. I knew it. You want such a thing? I mean, you could tell your future lover to do that. I mean, I can't help it. I can't believe I got it. The sweet flavor mingles between our tongues, but my head feels so foggy that I can barely think about how it tastes. And the funny part is that Richard knew it was gonna happen, so that's why he let his tongue out. Like he didn't even. God. Meyer teased me with a maddeningly light, soft kiss, pulling it back a little bit each time I start to press forward. He's really trying to provoke me, isn't he? Well, it's working. Oh, I got more. Oh wow, he has his hand. I bite down hard on his lower lips, exhaling a hot, impatient breath. Show me the breath. Momentarily, his chest pressing harder against mine. His kisses suddenly grows more aggressive, hard and deep, so intense that I have to gasp for air whenever I can. Meyer's the one. I pull his coat over his shoulder. Wait, you taking off his clothes now? Grasping needily at his shirt, letting my hands wander all over his powerful body. just as his tongue starts to slip into my mouth. He pulls back again, this time breaking into a devilish grin. If I had known you would be so eager, I would have done this a lot sooner. Oh, yeah. Are we just gonna spend the whole night talking or share more of that cake? Oh, he wants more! I can't disappoint my favorite detective now, can I? It would be horrible if you clapped me in the shackles and brought me in for interrogation after all. You sound pretty excited about the idea actually. And can you blame me? Oh my god, Meyer is something else. He's so smooth. Meyer swipes a finger through the cake with icing, then presses it past my lips. I suckle on it without hesitation, lapping the sweetness off his fingertips, a faint moan leaking from my throat before I can contain it. Richard? I gasped too loud. They're tugging. Oh my god. I gotta get pictures of this. Oh my god. We didn't have this with Leslie. Oh my god. Meyer's a different breed. He's a different breed. Oh my. I love BL. I don't care if I'm shameless. Meyer suddenly leans in for another kiss, trailing his finger along my bottom lip. This time, he's the impatient one, his tongue pressing insistently against my lip until I part them. It greedily swirls inside my mouth, tingling with my own tongue as Meyer presses me roughly against the couch. Weren't we supposed to get information about the mafia? When did this turn into a hookup? It's like he can't get enough of me, and I can't get enough of him. I grasp his hip and keep him pulling forward, wanting him more and more. Oh. As we trade eager, wet kisses, he said, it says wet. My mind hazily wanders towards a certain question. What am I really doing here? See, you forgot your whole mission. Am I trying to live out some detective seduced by mobster fantasy? Or is it like Meyer says? Are we just two men outside of our opposite profession, savoring each other's company? That's it. If Leslie could see me right now, I don't know what he'd think, or if he even find it excusable. But if I'm so easily turned away from my duties by a gangster, maybe I was never cut out for this line of work to begin with. Oh man. Oh no, I'm not saying that. We're already too far gone. Oh no. You guys can read that one. Keep your imaginations to yourselves. One of Meyer's hand drifts down my chest, slipping around my waist to squeeze my hip. Shoot. I normally wouldn't do this on a first date. Wait, this is not even a date. What do you mean first date? Especially since I like to give you a reason to come back. Whoa, wait. Oh, that's Meyer talking. Wait. I thought this was still Richard's mind. Okay. Wait, is this the first date? He heatedly murmurs a string of words in between breathless kiss, not giving me a moment to reply. Oh, Meyer really into this, but it doesn't feel like you'll need too much convincing. You dang straight. His fingertips tease along my inner thighs, sending shivers through me from head to toe. I love it. Just a little higher. A little higher? What higher? What is he talking about? Oh, shoot. Even he looks spook. A frantic knock at the door makes both of us jerk apart. Meyer smoothed back his hair and clothes, sitting back and clearing his throat. Come in. Oh, man. Oh, it's you. What you doing? Messing up the moment. The door instantly flies open and one of Meyer's men bolts inside. Mr. Eastman, there's a bunch of cops sniffling around right outside the joint. Of course. I think something is about to go down if we don't stop him. Wait. Those are my guys. Safety precaution. I jump up from the sofa, inwardly kicking myself. Damn it, I should have told them to go home earlier. I lost track of time and... Shit, there's no excuse. Yeah, you lost track of time making out with Meyer. It's alright, Richard. Mayer's gentle voice calls to me reassuringly. Go put your men at ease. Maybe by some grand stroke of fate, you'll end up here again tomorrow, and we can resume our talk. Oh! He puts on one of his wickedly innocent smile, winking at me. Thanks. I hope I can see you soon. You undoubtedly will. With a hasty nod, I turn and follow the other man to the door, smoothing back my own ruffled hair. Luckily for me, those officers probably aren't being paid enough to ask many questions. Oh, and Richard? He calls out to me just as I'm about to cross the threshold, and I glance back at him. Don't forget what your real duty is, What? Good night. What's my real duty? Mayer's men shuffle me along to the exit before I have a chance to reply. My real duty? What the hell does he mean by that? I don't know either. Maybe it doesn't mean anything, but those words stuck in the back of my mind, even as I leave the speakeasy to reassure the officers I'm alright and defuse the situation. Hopefully I'll get the chance to see Meyer tomorrow, and I'll ask him then. My heart's still pounding from the end of our talk. Yes, talk. When I finally get home and roll into bed, there's no way I can fall asleep, so I spend the night restfully tossing and turning. I'd rather be hungover than this. Jesus. Inflammation doesn't fade away half as easy. Oh, I thought the game was over. Morning, boss. I stumble into the office feeling like a corpse dragged out of his grave. Speaking of corpse, I want to play corpse party. I'm so distracted. Coffee. Richard? This is the second day in a row you come in looking like a bag-raggled cat. Do we need to have an intervention? Fine, I just couldn't sleep. Christ, something really is messed up when Leslie shows up at work before me. That's crazy. He lets out a long, playful sigh, shaking his head before taking a sip of his coffee. Well, don't keep me in suspense. Your I know how to say this word. Escapade. Last night, of course. What happened? What did you find out? Oh, right. With my own coffee mug in hand, I sink into my chair, clearing my throat. Going to have to leave out some of the details here. I think there wasn't anything. There's nothing to tell anything. We literally just made out with a mobster and then went home. That's it. My new friend, Mr. Meyer Eastman. Well, he gave me some information about the powerful mob players in the city. Oh yeah, that did happen. He did tell us that. Seems like he's really in the loop. The already pale Leslie seems to suddenly grow a shade paler. He slowly sets down his coffee and leans forward over his desk, brows furrowing as he stares at me. Did you say Eastman? Sure did, boss. Why? Why? Yes? Are you losing your hearing already, boss? You're not that old. Because Eastman is the man running all of Cleveland. That's why. Oh. Leslie raises his voice in excitement and frustration, slamming his fist down on his desk. All of Cleveland? Yes, all of Cleveland. I found out about him last night at the party I went to. He's well-liked and hugely powerful, and most of Cleveland's Italian mafia is terrified of him. I don't know how on earth he managed to get in his good books, but Eastman is the key to taking down this city's liquor business. No. In fact, I think that speakeasy itself might be his main base. After we get a bit of more information, we should set up a raid. Oh, we don't want to do that. I figure Meyer was powerful, but I had no idea he was running all of Cleveland. Leslie's right, obviously. Our department is supposed to be working with the FBI to enforce prohibition here, which means shutting down the criminal's outfit. This should be a huge step forward. If that's the case, then why do I feel so reluctant? It's not like Meyer trusts me. In fact, I'm sure he doesn't, but I can't imagine putting him behind bars. We can't put our new boyfriend and... can't even say it. Last night was probably just a game. His attempt to manipulate me onto his side. Oh no. The misunderstandings. And yet it didn't feel like that at all. Oi, Richard. Are you spacing out? Do you need more coffee? I snapped back at the moment, greeted by a curious Leslie staring at me quizzically. No, I was just thinking, boss. We're going about this the wrong way. The wrong way? You have a different idea? When I nod, Leslie tilts his head to the side, motioning for me to continue. If there's anything I can give him credit for, it's that he's unusually willing to listen when I say, even if I'm the junior partner. Let me keep talking to Eastman. I'll get more details out of him, I promise. We shouldn't throw him in jail, not yet. Leslie stares at me in stunned silence. Does it really sound that strange? Did you hit your head on your way home last night, Richard? This is a mob boss we're talking about. He's dangerous. Not in line to be the next pope. I don't know what he said to you, but you shouldn't believe him. Just because he hasn't killed you yet doesn't mean he won't once you outlive your usefulness. Haven't you thought about that? But I mean, he didn't really do anything bad to us. His frustrated, skeptical words echo my own thoughts, as much as I hate to admit it. Maybe it's because I try and deny them, but before I can control myself, I blurt out the first thing that comes to mind. He's not a murder machine, Leslie. He's not a one-sided villain who was born bad. Sure, most mobsters out there are ruthless bastards, but so are a lot of normal people. Mafia guys aren't some special breed, evil to their rotten cores. Meyer, he's a businessman. He's using the law for profit. I know that, and I'm not saying I think it's right. But after talking to him, spending time with him, seeing how he's just a guy like any other, because we made out, I'll be damned if I don't have more sympathy for him than whatever rich old highbinder is handing down orders in the FBI. Refers to corrupt politicians or swindlers. It's originated from the name of a Chinese-American criminal organization in New York in the mid-late 1800s. Okay. Leslie stays quiet, biting his bottom lip, a nervous habit of his, and avoiding my gaze for a time. I never raised my voice at him, nor anyone else for that matter. That means that's why he's special. But I didn't know how else to express my change of heart. Finally, Leslie rubs at his eyes with one hand and gently signs a small smile twitching at the corner of his lip. He stands up from his desk and walks over, giving me one of those affectionate, "What am I going to do with you" looks. Please. I guess I'm not all that surprised. You've always been compassionate and honest, probably why you're a terrible liar. He paused, reaching out to gently ruffle my hair. People just can't leave my hair alone. There's still a worry crease in his brow, but I think he's trying his hardest to believe in me. If you really, really think this man isn't out to just screw us over, and he'll be one of use to us to the investigation somehow, then I suppose I'm willing to go along with it, for a little while at least. Oh, that was an accident. Boss! Yeah, you're looking a little bit too happy. A little while, I said, "Hey, wait!" I jump out of my chair and pull Leslie into a hug, tightly squeezing his weary frame. He stiffens for a moment, but eventually wraps his arm around me, too, softly patting my back. Good job. Oh gosh. Thank you so much for the raid, Tsukino. Ooh. Thanks for the raid. Oh. Small raid. If something ever happens to you, well, let's just say I have a hard enough time living with myself. Oh wait, I have to introduce myself. Hello, wait. Hello there, Raiders. My name is Yume Nabi. I'm a Dream Empress VTuber. I love playing games, any type of games. I love anime. I have a hard time with introduction myself, but hello, welcome new viewers. My name is Yume. Hello. Right now we're finishing up a BL game called Your Dry Delight. All right, then I'm not gonna stress over it. But thanks for the raid. Let's just say I've heard. Okay, why? Because you're so high maintenance. Exactly. You know how many times a day I have to feed myself? It's very difficult, and having guilt on my shoulder won't help things any. It'll be fine, boss. Don't worry about me. Can we go back to Meyer? As we pull apart, I gaze down into Leslie's face for a moment. He still doesn't look fully convinced, and it's perfectly reasonable we're paid to be suspicious. What's this right here? Oh. Why didn't I notice this was a save feature? Except for, wait, I'll bring him around to the idea eventually. If everything works out, he's open-minded to just about anything, given enough time, except vegetables maybe. Man, you really want him to accept your new mobster boyfriend. After we discuss things a little more, Leslie and I settle down in our usual routine of paperwork. Calls and more paperwork. It's not like our work normally flies by, but today, the hours seem especially long. Oh yeah, Tsukino, I forgot to ask, what game were you playing before you raided me? How do you... I do not... Wait. Huh? What if I do this? What's this? What's this button? When I head outside, my feet starts to take me down a familiar road before I even realize it. It's a... Oh, Wolong is a type of Dark Soul game? Ah, okay. Yeah. The only Dark Soul game I play, I would say, would be... I have Elder Scrolls. Oh, it's not Elden Ring. Oh my god. But I didn't finish it. Like, I just went past it. I went past the tutorial and then I just stopped playing it. I honestly kind of regret Loki. Please enjoy your night. Loud music rushes over me in a wave. The familiar seas of dancers, lights, and sparkling glasses. This place is starting to grow on me. That's because your boyfriend owns the place. Well, I guess they're not dating yet. To my surprise, I spot Meyer already standing by the bar, cup of coffee in hand as he chats with the bartender. Yes, we get to see Meyer again. Should I go up to him? Yeah. I mean, you guys like made out like last night. Come on now. I don't want to come off too strong. Maybe I should casually strike up a conversation with someone else and wait for... Oh, Meyer doesn't play around. He said, come here. Just as I mull over my plan, Meyer gaze meets mine. He instantly breaks into a warm smile, beckoning me over. Phew. I wander towards the bar and step up beside him, clearing my throat to buy time as I figure out what to say. Well, it seems like my detective wandered back to me. Yay! Did your flock of officers decide to come along today too? Man, I'm so mad that the officers broke in here and then stopped the makeout session. That was terrible. That was a terrible timing. No, I left them at home with the sitter. Good. I can't tell you how disappointed I was when they decided to interrupt. Me too. You guys were so close to getting it in there. Suggestive, airy murder sent a tingle down the back of my neck. At least I wasn't the only one who was disappointed. Yeah, well, I was really looking forward to the rest of that cake. He wants more! I'm afraid I enjoyed the rest of it by myself, but I was thinking of you all the while. Does that make you feel any better? Not one bit. Meyer lets out one of his deep chuckles, low and comforting. It seems like his sly, invasive mask melts away for a split seconds whenever he laughs, betraying whatever vulnerable... Listen, Richard, if you prefer, we can always linger out here and talk. As much as I want to savor all of you in private, I'm more than happy to just enjoy your company, discussing whatever flight of fancy we have. Aw, he's such a gentleman. I love Meyer. I probably shouldn't have said that. I imagine my seductive air of mystique is all but ruined for you. Seductive? No, I hadn't even... Never mind, His leg lightly brushes mine underneath the bar and out of sight. He's so bold, this guy. I can see how he got into this line of work, no doubt about that. Actually, I wanted to ask you some more serious question. Privacy might work better, just, as a precaution. Oh, of course. I have no doubt that your reasons are entirely... I'm not gonna fake that. Whatever. It's the cops. No, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. At that moment, I didn't call the police. The PEZ door flies open and a small group of officers rush in. You guys. I didn't betray you guys. Scream echoes through the parlor after the music cuts off, but the kakoi pony quickly goes silent. I don't know what that word is. Eastman's man can't even reach for their guns. The officers are already aiming their own. I know, I'm surprised too, Richard. These guys, we told them to stay back. We wanted to spend more time with Meyer. Leslie! And at the head of the group stands Leslie. Richard. No, you're ruining the second our eyes meet, he rushes over to me, releasing a huge sigh of relief. Richard, thank God you're not hurt. I thought for sure that... We had an agreement, Leslie, didn't we? How could you do this to me? We were going to go in a private room with Meyer. How could you just storm in here after me? Don't you trust me? When I managed a choke accusation, Leslie just shake his head and eyes narrow. It's not about that. What? It's not about trust, Richard. It's not even about the job. To hell with the information gathering. The thing I care most about is keeping you safe. Ugh. 2 confessions. You're too honest, too trusting, and I can't just let you run around with people like this, even if for the second of an investigation. He gestures at Meyer angrily, apparently having guessed his identity already. This is a off-topic question, but can I stream PS3 games on my PS3? I really don't want to use my PS3, but there's some games on the PS3 that I really want to play. Maybe I could emulate them. But I do have a PS3. Oh. Can you emulate? Wait, can I use my PS3 to stream? Leslie was really that worried about me? I knew he was still concerned. I just didn't think about it he go this far. I'll just research on that. No, Meyer, don't misunderstand, okay? It's not what it looks like. I didn't betray you. Meyer, who's been entirely silent this whole time, watches up with carelessly, oh my gosh, with carefully measured expression. Oh, I could emulate it? Oh, I can? I guess I could do it on my PS3. But, I don't know. After I had a PS4 and then later on I got a PS5, the PS3 is just like, I don't even want to touch it anymore. It's just building up dust, but there is games I want to play on the PS3. Ugh, I haven't touched the PS3 since I got a PS4, and then I got a PS5, and then it's just like, ugh. How could he be so calm? He has no idea this was going to happen, did he? Gentlemen, I believe there's been some kind of severe miscommunication. Please, Mr. Leslie, tell your men to lower their weapons. Then we can discuss things calmly without the threat of accidental bloodshed. Agreed. Listen to the man. Leslie hesitated. There's a very strange degree of trust going on here, but I get the sense that neither of them wants it to end in violence. I know Leslie hates hurting anyone, even criminals, and Meyer doesn't seem the type to enjoy it either. Understood. He signals to the officers, who slowly, reluctantly lower their guns. The tension in the room eased a little bit, though it's still far from calm. Let me say first, Mr. Leslie, that I entirely understand your concern for your partner's safety. But you see, after our friend Richard here showed up the other night, I was struck with an idea. Oh? I knew he was a detective before he so much as walked in the door. Your informant working for me? So I decided to have a chat with him. You mean, back there, that was... Don't get me wrong, Richard. I was enjoying every second of it. But I've been looking for a way to work out an agreement with the law in Cleveland for some time. You're a hard-headed sort here, let me tell you. He exhaled a breath between his teeth, gently shaking his head. Richard, however, I could tell he was made of something different, not so hell-bent on enforcing the Volstead Act, yet not just the type to be bought either. I was intrigued. Oh my god, my nose is stuffed. And I'm getting a headache too. So I thought I tried to work out a deal, as is my way. Last night was supposed to be the beginning of the deal, but... Wait, did you only make out with us because of the deal? Is that it? Well, I was enjoying the company so much that I had thought to myself, what harm can it be to wait a little while longer? Oh, okay. Okay. When Meyer's glimmering eyes settle on me, I feel my heart skips a beat. Maybe several. He invited me back to make a deal, but it spiraled into something more because he enjoyed my company? So you really believe we wouldn't try to arrest you? It was a calculated risk, of course. Meyer casually waves one hand. The way he keeps this kind of stand for it, even while surrounded by the law, no wonder he's a leader. Stand for it? Literally cold-blooded French refers to someone who acts cool and composed, even in thoughts of... yeah, my voice is changing. Okay, my voice. I've been talking for too long. I need to drink something. My nose is... I completely forgot what he said. Meyer casually waves one hand. The way he keeps this kind of sand fork even while surrounded by the law, no wonder he's a leader. I want to watch Totally Spies. I want to watch cartoons. Regular show? Adventure Time? Why am I so distracted? What the heck? Oh, I need to focus on this man. Need to focus on Meyer and this guy. Okay, my mind is crazy. What? Huh? Nothing venture, nothing gain. I like to make big gambles. That's usually they pay off. What the heck is... What? What the heck? Oh, I need to stay focused. Oh my gosh. I've been talking so much that I'm getting distracted. Okay, I need to focus on this game. I'm sorry if I sound crazy, but I just... But, what? But I've done my research on your backgrounds, your past job. I knew you wouldn't simply raid my venue without showing up a few of your cards first. I just been talking too much. It's almost done anyways. I'm almost done with this route. I'm almost done with Mayer's route, and then I'm gonna end this room. I'm getting... Oh. And I'm just... it's just I'm just having a hard time talking and saying my words out loud. It's making me sound weird. Ugh. Why can't I talk like a normal person? It's so hard. So you could say the chips landed where I thought they could. I just need to focus and just focus on the game. Leslie rubbed his cheeks with a hand, blinking rapidly, as if to try and understand everything we just heard. I can't blame him. I knew Meyer was sharp, but I had no idea he planned everything out of time. You know, even though we're the ones with our guns out, I can't shake this feeling that we're played right into his hand. You really do live up to your reputation, don't you? I was expecting Leslie to be furious, but instead he sounds more impressed than anything. Is it possible he actually took some of my words to heart back in the office? Okay, good. I'm getting in the groove of it. You mentioned a deal earlier. Care to explain what kind of deal you're talking about? Oh, I was hoping you asked that. A particularly satisfied smirk curls on Mayer's lip, and the type a man wears when he just wants that card. Why don't we discuss matters privately on a neutral ground? I'll even let you pick up the spot. All of us disarmed with a few of our men waiting outside. A moment if you don't mind. Leslie grabs my sleeve and pulled me aside, leading up to whisper in my ears. You really trust him enough for this? Yeah. Normally I say it's suicide, but this Meyer, he's not like any other man I've ever met. I'm back into it. I'm back into the groove. It's good now. It's good now. It's like talking to the chief of a big corporation, not a mafia leader. He scratches his head, clearly baffled. It's not like I can blame him. I felt the same way when I first met Meyer the other night. I know he doesn't beat us any hard, boss. He's still a gangster, I can't deny that, but... I paused swallowing. Swallowing what? Why do you keep saying that? Better word things delicately. Exactly, you better make those words right. Or else Leslie might catch on that you were making out with the boss last night. I think he generally wants to work out a deal with us. All of this would be much too much trouble otherwise. I cannot wait, cause like, when I finish Meyer's route, that's it. It's locked in. I finished Leslie's route. I finished Meyer route. Now, the next time you see me stream this game, we're gonna do the third route, which is the threesome route. I sound too excited, but you don't understand. Like, I don't know. The secret route sounds pretty nice. Do you think we should hear him out then? Without hesitation, I nod. Maybe it's an incredible, stupid decision, but I can't bring myself to believe all of last night was just a means to an end. I mean, yeah, like, come on, last night was... He didn't... If you don't mind me saying, Mr. Leslie, I gather you're the type to take precaution. Wait, am I... Meyer pipes up eerily, and we both glance over towards him. Should the two of you not show up in perfect health tomorrow, I'm certain I'll have a big hassle on my hand, and that's not what I want, I assure you. You really did your research, didn't you? It's a favorite hobby of mine. He's a gentleman, you see. So that means you know what size underwear Richter wears. Boss! I mean, he almost did last night. I'm afraid you'll have to barter for that information. Huh? So, you drive up a hard bargain, do you? I like that. Wait, I'm right here. Great. Just great. After a little more discussion, the three of us settle on a hotel room for our meeting spot. The unfortunate patrons who had to witness all that, well, they're sent home and promised free drinks when they come back. In this day and age, that's probably enough to risk being shot. Once that mess is sorted out, the three of us head to the hotel with our respective men. I can't even begin to imagine how tonight will end, but I have to hope for the best. Oh, I got it! I got it!